Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Austin, and today I am very excited to be reacting to Jeonmyeon Suho leadernim Suho, his second mini album, Gray Suit. Spoiler alert, I loved it. I'm filming my intro after I've already reacted to all of the songs on the album. I'm not going to tell you what my favorite song is though, you'll have to watch the reaction. But it's probably not the song that you guys all think it's going to be. But yeah, I love this album, and I hope you enjoy it too. I hope you're continuing to support Suho, buy the album, stream, all of that good stuff. And yeah, I hope you enjoy my reaction. All right, first up on the album is Morningstar. Let's go. This is how the album opens. Let's go. Okay. This is a long intro. Oh. Oh, this is driving beat. His voice. Oh, this is so dreamy, but same. Oh. Oh, his background vocals. Ooh! He's playing around a lot more with like his falsetto and flipping. Ah! Man, he really is playing with a lot of different parts of his voice. He feels more comfortable. Yeah. This is so good. So fun, too. Oh, okay. That that was such like a good, fun way to start the album. The album is starting off so different than Self Portrait, which I love Self Portrait. I still listen to that album at least like once or twice a week. It just kind of mellows me out. And Starry Night is probably always going to be my favorite Suho song. I don't know if he was like singing a lot in the military or like taking vocal lessons. Suho has always been, in my mind, has always been a main vocalist. He's always incredible. Even back from like watching Baby Don't Cry, like, ugh, I've always loved Suho's voice, but he's playing with a lot more of his like flippy falsetto. He's like transitioning a lot more between like mixed and head voice and creating this really kind of like dreamy quality that I really like. It's very interesting, and I think I like Morningstar more than Gray Suit on my first listen. I've only listened to each song one time. But Morningstar is just a vibe. It's just something I would put on and just kind of like bob my head and just like whatever. I really like that. I am gonna do Gray Suit again because I've only heard the song one time on my music video reaction. I'm gonna listen to it again with the lyric video and we're gonna get the whole experience. Okay. All right, Gray Suit, second time hearing it. Let's go.
나 혼자만 바랜 듯한 어색한 color 휘발될 감정들만 툭 걸쳐 입고 온기를 잃어버린 무채색같이 창백한 시간 속을
So like he lost something or someone.
당연했던 색들과 빛으로 가득한 그때의 너와 날 떠올려보는 사이
Okay.
네 모두 온 기억에 서럽게 번지는 그레이 널 보낸 흑백의 하루 속에 갇힌 내 맘
Okay, so there were parts of the live stream that I missed. So if I'm sure he explained what this song was about, but I missed that part. It could be about anything. It could be about a person he took for granted. He didn't realize all the good times he had with them until he wasn't there anymore. Could also be like literal. It could be about like XOL and him feeling like he took for granted all of the good memories, and then when he went into the military, just kind of missing them, us, and like his world feeling kind of gray without the fan, without like the interactions. It could mean that, but that's the great thing about music. Like it can mean whatever you want it to mean, regardless of what the writer intended. If that makes sense. Like there's like as a songwriter, you can write it and like you can envision it one way, but it's still totally up to each person listening to interpret it how they wish to. So I'm going to have to go back and watch that part to see exactly what his vision was for this song, but I really like it. To me, it sounds like it's for XOL. Like, I came home, we're back together, my life has color again. But you know how much Suho loves XOL. This is really pretty. Ooh, I didn't hear that the first time. His like speaking stuff in the background. I crave your color. This honestly feels like a continuation of the self-portrait album. It feels like, and it does feel like a continuation of the self-portrait album, and like he's talking about like losing, like all of the color draining from him. So think of like all of the color just disappearing from his self-portrait and it just being like a gray, just like shadow of himself, and then coming back or reuniting with that person or that thing, and then all of the color fills back in. It feels like it's connected directly to self-portrait, at least in my mind. And this song sounds like it could be like in the self-portrait era too. Suho just has a distinct style, and yeah, I liked Gray Suit the first time. I like it even more the second time. I feel like this album is going to be one of those albums where every song, the more you listen to it, you're going to hear little things like little background vocals, little instrumental things you didn't hear the first time. And so a lot of these songs are going to be amazing and then get even better. And like they're going to grow on you even more the more you listen to it. That's my feeling because there's so much going on. But yeah, Gray Suit. All right, next up is Hurdle. I just checked the comments of my music video reaction, and a lot of people are saying this is their favorite song. So it's getting hyped up. I'm excited to hear it. Let's go. Oh, I love those city sounds like the train and the... Okay, funky. Yeah. Okay, this Suho though. Yep. This music video. It's gonna be sexy, I already know it. This music video. Sorry. He needs to quit playing. Hey. This is unlike anything he's ever done. the distortion, like the rock distortion they put on his vocal there. Ooh. Hey. Yes. I've got some thoughts. Hey. Wow. Okay. So I got some thoughts. I have some feelings. I have some opinions. That song is a bop. That song is incredible. I don't know if that song is going to be liked by Koreans, though. And I love Suho knows what he likes. Suho knows what he wants his music to sound like. He is an artist, he's a musician. He doesn't care about like what's gonna sell, what's gonna be popular, what's gonna trend. Because like music right now, very much what's popular is like it has to have like a great hook. It has to have it, and this does. But like this is very much like an alternative rock contemporary bop. Like this song is amazing. I hope it does well in Korea. I just it's not like anything else that we're seeing being released. Like even out of SM, like this is music. This is like real good music, and you know, there's no switch ups. It's not electronic. It's like I don't know. It sounds good. It sounds good. It sounds like something that's just organic, and that was sexy. That was fun. It was funky. There were real instruments. Like it definitely sounded kind of like a throwback, like but also timeless at the same time. He's killing it. He's killing it with this album. All right, next up is decanting. I almost said decalcomany, but this is the sexy one. So, pray for me. Let's go, Suho. Oh. Oh, this is nice though, the guitar. You just lit a match. Oh yeah. Yep. Okay, so I listen to a lot of like 90s singer-songwriters, Fiona Apple, Alanis Morissette, some male artists in there as well. I love this. I love everything he's doing in this album. It's giving me like music. It's giving me art. It's not giving me produced beats, electronic pop. It's giving me organic art. And I know I just said that like 2 minutes ago, but I can't stress that enough. And there's nothing wrong with produced pop. There's nothing wrong. Like I love all kinds of music. It's just this is like a breath of fresh air for me right now, right? Cuz I know you've seen a lot of other reactors and like my friend Fifi, and like everything right now is just like 80s disco, copy paste, like change the melody, like and the songs are great, and there's a lot of effort being put into it, and like everything is valuable, all music is valuable, the time that was put into it, but like this is different. This is like this just feels different. It just feels more authentic, if that makes sense. I'm 30 seconds in, I'm sorry.
빠져들고 더 원하게 해
Same.
너에게 불빛은 작게 타오르게 놔둬
Whew.
거부할수록 온몸에 배향
His voice has matured.
갈수록 위험해져 삼킬수록 갈증이 나 끝없이 들이켜야 해
And they're playing a lot more with the vocal effects they're putting on his voice. They're playing a lot more with the sounds, making it harder edged, making it more rock. Sounds a little bit more Western too. Ugh.
Catch me falling for you Catch me falling for you 이 긴 밤을 적신 이젠 가득 채워진 my love
See, we could get a music video for this. Like, he could be wearing leather. There could be like a horse in the background. It's giving me like Wild West vibes.
부드럽게 망쳐줘 너는 위태로워 Like the scent of flowers I just need to know to know 시간은 느리게 춤을 추고 천천히 다가가 단추를 풀듯 Chilly babe 열을 식혀 적당한 온도를 맞춰
Chill it, babe. He's talking about himself because he's water.
Catch me falling for you
He's talking like drink me, like take me in.
적신 이젠 가득 채워진
This lyric video is probably just wrong.
Can't deny this love God, I can't deny
Don't bring God into this. God doesn't have nothing. This doesn't sound like love. This sounds like some lust. Sensual. Ugh. This is my favorite so far. Do you hear his voice back there? Ooh. Ah. I really want live band sessions of all of these songs. I think he's gonna deliver that too. But woo, okay, that was an experience for the first time with y'all. It's gonna be another that's one I need to just like put my headphones on. That's a mood, that's a moment. It's my favorite on the album so far. I know most people probably expect Hurdle to be my favorite because Hurdle definitely, out of all of these songs so far, Hurdle has, I just said a hurdle. Hurdle has the catchiest melody. Hurdle has a hook, a melody, a chorus, like Hurdle is great. I love that song. It's very catchy. But there's something about decanting. It's like spicy. I just like it. It feels grown. It feels adult. This album definitely feels more mature. His first album is actually pretty mature also. Like, I don't know. There's probably not a lot of 16-year-olds like listening to this music and fully appreciating everything. Like, there's a certain amount of life experience that he's bringing to these songs that he's writing. He's putting a lot of his experience into this music, and it's art. It's art. All right, this is Suho featuring Kai, Bear Hug. It doesn't have a Kai on it, but that, like, I feel like that's a missed opportunity. Nini Bear Hug. Let's go. Watch, the song will be like really sad or something, and then still feels very dreamy, like we're just waking up or we're still sleeping.
어느 날 네가 내게 불어와 꽃을 삼킨 듯 온몸에 밴 향기
This is probably the one that's gonna make everybody cry.
차가워 보이지만 얼어붙진 않아 환한 빛 아래 내가 널 안아줄 테니 아무 걱정
His voice sounds so good.
널 괴롭히는 목소리에 귀를 기울이지 마 실컷 웃고 울자
Aw, let's laugh and cry.
두려움만 없으니 right where you are
He said breath support. I love how much he's playing with his voice. Oh God. It's a roller coaster.
작은 파도에도 숨이 차오를 거야 TV 속의 말들 골목길의 별
Oh, I like that melody.
널 외롭게 하니 고개를 들어 날 봐 움츠린 어깨 위로 내가 널 안아줄게 답답한 감정 숨고 싶어도
Oh.
알아 넌 어른이 되고 싶어해 조금만 천천히
It's about like a child.
두려움만 없으니 right where you
Oh man.
느린 어둠 사이 작은 틈에 비친 유난히 반짝여 right where you
I knew there was gonna be one that was gonna make me cry. His voice. It's about like a kid. I'm just picturing him like being a father. This is really beautiful. Yeah, because it was definitely, I feel like that song was definitely about a child talking about like growing up and like feeling like you're not enough or being scared. Just you're beautiful, you're talented, you're shining silhouette in front of the window. Just run into my arms and I'll give you a big bear hug. It was making me think of like him, like, oh my God, ridiculous. It was making me think of him like as a father, or like, I don't know. I think he has a niece or a nephew. I've seen pictures of him with like kids, and I think in the military he was also doing something with children. I don't know. That song is just really pretty. I probably won't listen to it again because it'll make me cry. But I mean, that's basically the entire self portrait album. So, did you cry on that album? Let me know. Let me know. I'm going to take a minute and then we're going to listen to Moment. I'm going to take a moment and then we'll be back to listen to Moment. All right. Last up on the album is Moment. Let's go.
손에 닿지 않는 거리 먼 곳에서 들려온 작은 너의 노래소리 Now I feel your heart
Ooh.
언제라도 그 마음이 나를 찾을 때마다 편히 쉴 수 있는 집처럼 같은
He saved the emotional songs for last.
길을 잃어도 찾을 수 있게 자그마한 불을 켜둘게 tonight 길고 고단하게 느껴진 시간도 전부 찰나같을 75분의 1초니까 지금 이 순간 속에서 dancing in the moonlight
Oh.
밤을 넘어 fly 꿈속에서도 환히 빛을 내는 너 괜히 감은 눈을 뜨면 사라질까 겁이 나곤 해 멈춘 이 시간을 넘어 그 어떤 밤이 온대도 저 달을 닮은 은빛 날개로 창문을 두드려줘 어둠마저도 눈부실 만큼 아름다운 춤을 춰줄래 tonight 길고 고단하게 느껴진 시간도 전부 찰나같을 75분의 1
This is like a light stick song.
지금 이 순간 속에서 dancing in
Just imagine him singing this live.
긴 밤을 넘어 fly 또 하루를 떠나보내고 남겨진 걸 추억이라
Aw.
불러도 더 찬란하게 그려질 그 모든 장면 속에서 난 웃음 짓고
Yeah, this is definitely optimistic.
고단하게 느껴진 시간도 전부 찰나같을
Ah.
15분의 1초니까 지금 이 순간 속에서 dancing in the moonlight 긴 밤을 넘어 fly 밤을 넘어
This is connected to Gray Suit. Ah, that was a perfect way to end the album. That was so beautiful. I think that song was directly connected to Gray Suit because he's talking about like living every moment in the moment, creating new memories every single day, not allowing yourself to kind of live in the gray suit, which like the gray suit to me represents like, think of like Japanese culture, maybe Korean culture, how they have the like salary men who just go to work all day, every day. They put on the gray suit, they get on the subway, they work 10 hours, 12 hours, and then they sleep, and then they do the same thing over and over again. And like the gray suit to me represents like monotony and like loss of passion, kind of like like I was gonna say dysthymia, but that's a medical term. You know what I mean? It's just that loss of passion, that loss of feeling enjoyment and things that you used to enjoy. And moment is just kind of reminding you to take some time and enjoy the moments and create new memories every single day. Now that he's reunited with whoever XOLs or whoever he was talking about in Gray Suit, now that he's kind of found his happiness again, try not do your best to smile every day and try not to fall back into that grayness. Which there's a whole other conversation to be had that it's okay to be in the gray every once in a while. It's okay. We've all been there. But I just like that this album is like this album feels very positive. It feels very optimistic. I was worried it was gonna be kind of sad and kind of. I don't like music that's kind of well. Actually, I do like music that's depressing. I love depressing music, but I don't always want to listen to things that are hopeless. And this album is definitely very hopeful, and it's very different. It's like night and day from Self Portrait, and I love them both. And I feel like Gray Suit is gonna even grow on me so much more because I've listened to Self Portrait like hundreds of times at this point. Um, yeah, that was an experience. My favorite on the album is Decanting. It still is Decanting. I love that. And then probably Hurdle, and then Morningstar, and then Bear Hug, and then Moment, and then Gray Suit. Although I love all 6 songs. Sorry, I was looking at the track listing. I love all 6 songs, and I think it, they're just all so different. There's a time and place for each of them. I don't know. It's too early. This is my first listen. I don't want to give you like my thought, my overall. I don't know. I'll update you in a week after he releases Hurdle music video and releases maybe like some live performances he's gonna be promoting. So I'll tell you more about how the album has grown on me and stuff later this week. Next week, Saturday, we've got the EXO fan meeting. It's a very busy week. It's a very happy week, and I hope everyone takes some time to rest. I know that like Puyat for Suho is a thing. It's 5 a.m. and I'm just wrapping up this recording, which is pretty good. I was able to do the music video and the full album in like an hour. That's pretty great. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed my reaction. More importantly, I hope you're supporting Suho and streaming the music video. And I'm not like I honestly really hate like streaming culture. I think that streaming culture tends to be very toxic on Twitter. And I think that it's just very fake. I think streaming culture is very fake. Like you're artificially padding numbers to get like an artificial whatever. But I really, if you want to stream, please do. Suho definitely deserves all of the achievements and the awards, and I think this album is good enough that like stream, tell your friends, they'll listen to it, they'll discover it like word of mouth. This album is so good, more people just need to listen to it. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed my reaction, and I'll see you next time. Bye.